My name is Terry, and I'm a full-time believer and a skate rat. I love skateboarding. My story of how I came to know the Lord is probably similar to a lot of people's. I was raised in the church. It was a liturgical church, which means that every first Sunday in April, you're basically reading the same thing you read the first Sunday of April the year before, and the year before that, and the year before that. And so it just was real dry. I ended up going to church camp as a kid, and that's when I first really encountered God. And I also got to see people that knew Him and were living that life, and it was really attractive to me. I just saw so much peace and love in the people that I was around there, and so that kind of planted a seed that, yeah, this is actually real. At 17, I was invited to a youth group, and I wasn't even going to go, but there were skateboarders there, and that was kind of the lure, like, oh yeah, there's some people that skate there. And so I went, and the pastor who was preaching was like, God holds out this gift in His Son, Jesus, but a gift's only yours if you receive it, if you take it and make it your own. And that night, there was just such a weightiness, it was palpable. Like you could feel the Holy Spirit was just moving in me. And so I went up and I accepted Christ into my life. And from then on, I've had a relationship with my Creator, and it's been amazing. Galatians 2:20 says, I have been crucified with Christ, and it is no longer I who live, but Christ who lives in me. And the life that I now live, I live by faith in the Son of God who loved me and gave Himself for me. And it goes on to say that I do not set aside the grace of God, for if right standing with God could be earned by works, then Christ died in vain. Prior to accepting Christ, I did a lot of soul searching regarding the character of God, because I was trying to reconcile Old Testament God with Christ in the New Testament. Thinking about it logically, all other faiths, you're working your way towards a relationship with your Creator. You're striving, you're taking it upon yourself to be good enough. And Christianity is the only faith where the Creator died for His fallen creation to redeem them to be able to have a relationship with Him. And that was a big part of my journey of becoming a believer. It was just like, holy cats, because I thought about it, if I was God, would all these people's hard works towards me, would that really fill me up? Would that really be, would that requirement really do it for me? You know what I mean, as a God? And Christianity is, I love my creation, they're fallen, I'm going to take it upon myself to redeem them so that I can have right relationship with them, and we can be in fellowship for all of eternity. And that to me just it made sense, you know what I mean? And so fast forward to life now, I'm a dad of 3 children, I've got a beautiful wife, and God is like my compass, you know what I mean? He's like my anchor. Like His word every morning is what sets my day right. I can see a distinct difference between when I've started my day in His word and praying and allowing Holy Spirit to minister to me, and when I've just been forcing my way through life and doing it by the arm of the flesh. And so God is just so good to me. I'm so grateful and so thankful, and I really hope that you can have a relationship with Him, that you want to know Him, because He's so good. He's better than you think He is. Like no matter how good you think God is, He's better than that. And His heart is for you. All He wants is relationship with you. All He wants is for you to be able to know Him. And as a father knows the son, and I know what that is. Once I had children, it became very clear, like what what a parent will do for their child, and God's perfect. So his relationship towards us is even better than the best father. He's the best father you could ever hope for. And so that's my story, and hope it blesses you, and I hope to see you out at the skate park soon or in the streets, and have a wonderful night, man.